well, this will be raw, and then just let you decide for yourself what actually is going on. You know, not gonna take a stance on either way of this, whatever you want to call it, but okay, well, seems pretty peaceful. I mean, people are mad now. There's been tired, calmed down. Well, that's the way a lot of people are. You know, they get upset, and I'm not saying they're not justified upset. I'm not going to go either way on this issue. I'm not going to go either way, but all I'm going to say is, so far it seems like there's been no violence or anything. So any way you look at it, there's I mean, I don't know what people say with the news and whatnot, but it just doesn't seem like there's any aggression at all, so it's all good. I mean, it's the U.S. You're supposed to be able to say your opinion pretty much no matter what it is, depending on where you go, as long as you're not harassing anyone, you know, like me, or anyone if you don't agree with it. I mean, as you see, there's go outside walk, you can walk away. You know, they have a right to be out here just as much as you do, whatever their viewpoint is. You know, it's the First Amendment. You're supposed to be able to have the right to your opinion. Around here there's a fun saying. Oh, let me put live chat on, so just I can change that one moment. Otherwise, I might not see it. Figure it out. There we go. Now I should be able to see everything. But yeah, it seems peaceful. So no matter what anyone else tells you, this one is peaceful. So at least so far, it seems peaceful. There were sirens going off, but at the same time, I mean, this is downtown. We've got the station right there. You know, they get dispatched here all the time. We got police cars around here because it's downtown. I mean, to say the police siren was for this would be unfounded, really. You know, that'd be complete bias to say it were for other than there's no evidence of that. They can go for all kinds of stuff. We get, especially as of late, we have all kinds of stuff. You know, police being dispatched, fire being dispatched. Like we got a fire station right down there. That next corner over, we got a fire station down there, a police station here. Down there a little ways is the hospital, the new one. So yeah, there are. You know, we got the hospital, the police station, and yeah, you got the fire station over there. You got the courthouse here. Got some banks, got all kinds of stuff around here. So yeah, we get sirens a lot. My name is actually in the street next to my apartment building. There is on the 4th of July. Someone threw fireworks inside the vehicle. Well, guess what happens when you throw lit fireworks inside a vehicle? Guess what happens? Talking to someone mentioned it afterwards, and they didn't understand why I could sleep through that. I'm like, yeah, I heard some sirens going off nearby, but I hear sirens so often that I just didn't listen to it, you know. I didn't pay attention to it because I hear it so often, you know. I mean, it sounded loud, but unless the alarm goes off in my building, or I get a knock on my door, which has happened. I'll go ahead and get that video out soon. Put that video out soon. It'll be mostly unedited. I will blur out faces of my neighbors, you know, and that kind of stuff. Blur out some faces of neighbors, and over there. their safety, brought out my name, brought out where I work, stuff like that. So I'm going to leave that information out. But other than that, not going to be edited. It's going to just show the interaction as it is. Gonna put that in the envelope. But anyway, right here, as you can see, it doesn't seem like there's any kind of violence whatsoever. There's some people voicing their opinions. It's their First Amendment right now. So, yeah, there doesn't seem to be any kind of issue being made as far as legal reasons, you know. It's all good. So, yeah, it seems all good. It seems like no one's causing any problems. I think they've spotted me. Well, looks like that's about it. So, yeah. Nothing law is broken. No violence, it's peaceful protest. Nope. No matter what anyone tells you, it seems like any laws are broken. Don't. It seems like any violence was incited at any time. Yep. No anger shown. Well, I mean, there's anger shown because of the issue, but I mean, no. I should put aggression. Doesn't look like anyone tried to incite anger, really, except for trying to persuade people that believe to share their opinion, which is everyone's right in the U.S. Supposed to be, anyways. Actually, believe it or not, it is a human right as far as what, despite what anyone may tell you, if you look up human rights from the UN, it specifically shows freedom of speech. You know, and here in the U.S., I'll make it more PG. But here in the U.S., we have a saying, you know, opinions are like buttholes. Everyone has one, and they all speak. So, but yeah, as you can see, no one tried to cause any violence or anything. So, despite what anyone says, you know, this is just interesting thing is, people talk about saving our kids here in Fort Wayne, but you know they don't seem to really pay attention to the fact that Fort Wayne Community Schools here has been on national news for promoting sexism, or teaching sexism. They've actually been on national news for it. It's been on local news for supporting bullying, because when a kid gets bullied, he does not get recess. Instead, he has to clean the school for the benefit of the school, because he's helping the school. Their words, helping the school. So here in Fort Wayne, no, I'm not gonna get closer to them, because then I'm just like, then something may be said about me. I'm just like, but here in Fort Wayne, you've got school that lets shows, punches, kids. It's sexism. They also will, if a kid's being bullied, they will endorse bullying, because instead of helping the kid, they punish the kid. Because if he's being bullied, they teach the kids it's okay to bully, because the kid will then, for being bullied, be forced to clean the bathrooms for the school's benefit. For their words, they will cause the student to go to work for them and not let them have recess, because they're the unpopular kid unfortunately, the staff at 23 schools, endorse bullying. And don't believe them when they say they don't know how to stop bullying, because I have seen firsthand them stop it immediately. Right off the bat. Seriously. Like, for instance, in middle school, there was the principal be a turf cleaner, right? All 6th grade and halfway through 7th grade, I kept talking to her about this one student who kept harassing me and would not leave me alone every day, nearly every day for a year and a half. I told her that I was being harassed by this one student trying to read a turf cleaner, right? Principal. Didn't care. And then my mother sees this kid, same girl, harassing me, saying the same things about my mother. My mother witnesses this girl saying the same thing about her that I was telling the principal that she was doing for a year and a half. Right then, that day, stopped immediately. That girl never spoke a word to me again. All it took was a parent witnessing it. That's how foreign community schools is. Doesn't matter what is going on, it's what the child tells them. Nope. Parent sees it. Oh, we can stop it. We're talking about we can't figure out how to stop bullying. Parent witnesses it, and it gets stopped immediately. And watch how the news is gonna take this footage and say I used this to spit off my own agenda or whatever. I don't know, maybe I just want to let people here in Fort Wayne know what what their kids are being subjected to. I mean, people in the say, oh, agenda. Well, I mean, I'm trying to get the news out. People care that, you've got school here that says they can't help bullying, but it's like, proven they can stop it immediately if they want to. If they're perfectly capable of, they're proving it. And I'm gonna go home in a bit and stretch, clean, do all that stuff. Just get done into the night. But right here, it's yeah, they don't. Whatever happens, these individuals don't seem to be trying to cause any violence or anything. So, despite what anyone says, it doesn't look like that. But yeah, there since it's high school, Barbara Allersmeyer, right? Constantly telling her kids are harassing me, they get fun of me, making fun of my personal parts. Telling me a word, ladies underground. They just kept telling her about this for years. Didn't care. Then my father went to talk to her in person about this kid harassed me in the bus, and she goes, "That little guy." She thought it was funny that this kid was harassing me, so she thought bullying was funny. This is the principal of the school that thinks it's funny. Or thinks bullying is funny. She's making clear to my father that she thinks it's funny that kid harassing me in the bus. Yeah, that little kid, that little guy, if you put it, later on thought it was funny to stab me with his pencil. I'm not kidding, he literally did it while laughing. Yeah, that's something about foreign community schools. They care about candy canes. Candy canes are a dangerous weapon and whatnot. But we're going to have require students to carry on pencils where we have multiple reports, documented reports of them being used to stab kids. So it's like, well, you can't let candy canes, because they're a danger. Oh, but we're going to have pencils on everyone when we have documentation that they have been repeatedly used as weapons against other students. Multiple instances recorded. Nope. We're going to care about sugar. And at foreign community schools, you're also not allowed to have an inhaler if you have asthma. Are you allowed to have an inhaler? Nope. So what happens if you have an allergic reaction where you can't breathe? you might have to travel down 4 hallways and a flight of stairs. So travel down 3 hallways, a flight of stairs, then down another hallway through an office all the way to the back to get into a cabinet that's locked, of course. And that's assuming that there's someone in there with the key, because sometimes the nurse would leave, wouldn't be in there all the time. Sometimes the nurse left. So if the nurse isn't in there with the key, you now have to get into a locked cabinet that has no keys, right? It's a locked cabinet, you have a key to it. Oh, I'll have you travel down 3 hallways and stairs, and then another hallway to get through the office, to get to a locked cabinet, all while not being able to breathe. So yeah, working in schools is really safe. Yeah, after my father talked to that principal all the time about what was going on with that kid, and she said, that little guy, alright, we're recently gave up or something, we can't use it, we'll use the restroom, we're using the restroom, whatever, you know. I mean, everyone uses the restroom at some point. So we sitting there, and our kid starts making fun of me, right? And my father was in another stall and happened to overhear it, right? So overheard it, and he then told the principal. Oh, she got mad, and he stopped it right there. That kid never bothered me again. So yeah, it's because they have proven that they are 100% capable of stopping bullying that instant. It just takes a parent to see it. I mean, is that what it's going to take, a parent to see it? I mean, are there parents that would... I'm sure there are parents at here in Fort Wayne who would be fine with going into the schools to, you know, would be fine with going into the schools to just be there. And I'm sure there are some that would be okay with being there just to see and make sure things get, you know, bullying stopped. I'm sure it'd be fine with some parents. I'm sure there's some parents here in Fort Wayne, at least one that could do it, you know. I mean, going to any schools, there's an idea. My parents see what actually goes on, you know. And if you're really determined to stop bullying, and parents seeing it stops it, and there you go, right there. Then I consider, well, what about safety? Well, I mean, think about it, you let students be in there. I mean, now you've got your metal detectors and whatnot, right? Nope. And the parents go through the metal detectors. I'm sure there are parents that'd be okay with going through a metal detector and a quick pat down. You know, there are probably at least in this city, at least one parent that would be okay with doing that every day. You know, just be in the school and see what actually happens. I'm sure bullying's gonna stop real quick if there's a parent that can see it. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and head on home, but right here, it seems like, yeah, they're just voicing their opinion. They're not trying to cause any violence or anything, so, yep, they're just exercising their First Amendment right, peaceful protest. Right? No matter what it says. I mean, there was quite a while I wasn't here, but sometime I was here earlier, and I'm here now, and it doesn't look like any one of them are trying to incite violence or anything. So no matter what anyone tells you, this doesn't seem to be them, doesn't seem to be anyone trying to cause any problems or anything. It's their right. They're just exercising their right. So, you know, that's not trying to incite any kind of violence or anything. You know? the family last tells you this is just them chanting. I'm not sure what the term is, but just a peaceful protest. I mean, it's loud, but loud is loud. People, it's just loud sometimes. But yeah, there's no one seems to be trying to cause any violence whatsoever, any destruction. Nope, nothing. So it's just, regardless of your stance on the matter, they just, what's the rights, not doing anything wrong. So, just trying to cause any damage, anything. See, traffic's flowing, no problem. Just staying, just staying where they are. They're not going anywhere, causing damage. They're not, going up against anyone. They're not going up to anyone. They're not going to anyone. They're staying where they are. People are free to walk by in this area. I was up there earlier. The sidewalk's clear to walk by. I was up there earlier. When I was up there, you could walk to the sidewalk, no problem. So, stand there, turn away in the bus will go right past me, of course. Stand there. None of them said a word to me. I said a word to me. I was just on my phone, waiting for the bus. And I'm not in the bus now, but I was there just in the bus, right? They're just staying where they are. They're not going up to anyone. I was up there earlier, and the sidewalk was clear to walk past. There's this sidewalk here you can get. They're not obstructing traffic. Not going anywhere. Not going up to anyone. They're staying where they are. And some people protest. Not getting anyone's way. Not blocking anyone from going anywhere. Like, if you don't agree with it, yeah, it's a microphone problem. Microphone's way problem. But yeah, right here they're just having peaceful protests. So you can walk past them. I was up there earlier, and you could walk past them, no problem. There's this sidewalk, that sidewalk, past the floor, no problem. They're not going to any penalties. They're not going up to anyone. I was over there earlier, just standing in the bus, and they never ran into me. So yeah, they're just doing their exercising freedom of speech. They're not doing anything illegal. They're not trying to cause anything. Definitely to persuade people, but like I said, that's your right. It's human right. It's everyone's right. But they're good. So regardless of what any news agency may say, they're just exercising their First Amendment right. They're So if anything happens, I don't know what to say because I won't be here. But as of right now, they don't seem, they're not harassing anyone. They're not, going after anyone. So I'm good. Yep, they're just exercising their First Amendment right. They're not doing anything illegal. Nope. Other news might say, they haven't gone up, as far as I've witnessed, gone up to harass anyone, bothered anyone. They haven't done anything like that. Alright, have a good night, everyone.